Scientific name for polar bear is Ursus maritimus, means sea bear. Polar bears reside mostly amongst the circumpolar regions of Canada, Norway, Greenland, and Russia. However, they have been seen further south in James Bay, Canada. The polar bear is the largest land carnivore and they are absolutely huge. Adult males can weigh between 390 kg and more than 590 kg, and females can weigh between 152 kg and 295 kg. Polar bears actually have black skin and hollow colorless hair. Their hollow fur reflects light and traps the sun's heat to help keep them warm. Polar bear depends on their fur for insulation during harsh winters. Dirty, wet, and matted fur is less likely to keep the animals warm, so they wash it in the snow to keep it clean. Polar bears can overheat, though they are adapted to survive Arctic temperatures which can dip below minus 50 degrees Celsius. They can also overheat. This becomes more of a risk when running and in the summer when temperature rise above freezing and up to 20 degrees Celsius. Polar bears clean themselves by rolling in the snow. Staying clean also helps the insulating properties of fur, so after feeding, they will often freshen up by taking a swim. Rolling in the snow also helps cool them off when they get too hot. Polar bears can reach speeds of up to 40 km per hour on land. Polar bears are also excellent swimmers and can comfortably swim around 10 km per hour. They use their large front paws to propel themselves through the water and their back legs to steer. Their Latin name actually means sea bear. Polar bears can sniff out seals, their main food, from up to 1 kilometer away and even 1 meter of snow. A polar bear asks another bear for something, such as food, through a nose to nose greeting. The guest bear will approach slowly, circle around a carcass, then delicately touch the feeding bear's nose to ask for permission to share. In a single sitting, the carnivore can eat 45 kg of blubber. Polar bears in the wild can live up to 30 years. A female polar bear will have average of 5 litters of cubs in her lifetime. A polar bear's paws measure up to 30 centimeters across to help polar bears tread on thin ice. When the ice is very thin, the bears extend their legs far apart and lower their bodies to distribute their weight. A polar bear's hunting and eating patterns depend completely on sea ice. Why? Because seals depend on it, and seals are the only food source with a high enough fat content and enough calories to keep a polar bear healthy. Polar bears can only reach seals from the platform of sea ice, with an estimated 22,000 to 31,000 polar bears left around the world. The survival of these majestic creatures is critical because of ongoing and potential loss of their sea habitat resulting from climate change.